If you've been following along, you know that
We're gonna like, I don't know, somebody will like see it and we'll get in trouble.
No one's gonna see. How could we get in trouble? We freaking tried. We're not gonna get in trouble. Good morning, guys. So I'm about to test out everything with the Brickle Bars and see if they turned out all right. They've just been hanging out in the fridge overnight to kind of make sure the chocolate stays cool. I'm pretty sure my mom usually stores them in the fridge even after they're cut up, so that, like, yeah, the chocolate and stuff doesn't melt. But here is how it's looking right now. Super, super yummy, and I cannot wait to dive into this. Seriously, it's like my favorite part of the holidays. But I'm gonna take this out and just kind of, oh, super heavy, kind of cut them into little, you know, cookie-sized bars. Alright, and the Brickle Bars are all cut up. That is like the hardest thing I've ever had to cut in my life, cutting through solid melted chocolate and like sugar. But anyways, it's all cut up, so now I'm going to test a piece. I think I'm going to test an outer piece so I can keep all the nice inner pieces to like put in my things for the neighbors, and I think I'm going to send some to Melissa with her. She's bringing some stuff into work, so, ooh, which piece do I want to try? First Brickle Bar of the season. I'm going to go with this guy. So freaking good. Literally my favorite part of the holidays. So good. So after I finish my Brickle Bar, I'm going to do a bit of the dishes. I already folded all the laundry that I had to get done today, so now I'm gonna kind of take care of the kitchen. So I'm gonna put all that stuff away that's been drying from, you know, the dishwasher this morning, and then wash all the hand wash pots and pans and stuff that are kind of left over from making cookies yesterday, because I never got a chance to clean that up, so I'm gonna get to do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on one final thing for the neighbor gifts. If you guys remember a while ago, I got these little like chocolate molds from IKEA, and it comes with 3 sets of chocolate molds, and I'm looking at them right now, and some of them aren't very Christmassy. There's like some butterflies and flowers, but I guess there's like little foxes and bears. Those would be Christmassy. I forget what's in the middle. Oh, the middle one I think might have reindeers. Hold on, let me open this up and see what these actually look like. Alright, so here are the 3 options, what I have going on. So I might kind of pick and choose which ones I do, because obviously the stars could be Christmassy. The hearts could just be, I mean, they could kind of go, they're cute. And then reindeer, obviously I would do wolf, maybe. The bear, I don't know, I feel like the bear is Christmassy, or at least like wintry, you know what I mean? And then a fox. So I don't know, I might do a row of stars, a row of hearts, some reindeer, and some bears. And maybe throw some, I don't know. We'll see. Also, I'm not sure how many chocolate chips I have, because I used all of our semi-sweet ones for the Brickle Bars, but I believe we have, Melissa was saying that we have some just like normal chocolate chip, like fully sweetened. Yeah, right here. We have some Nestle milk chocolate morsels, but as you can see, we don't have a full bag, so I'm not sure how much this will melt down to, so I might kind of just have to play it by ear depending on how much, you know, melted chocolate I get out of this for how many, like, things I can make. But I've obviously never done this before, so I'm going to kind of guess as to how you do it. I'm just going to kind of throw these in a pot and melt them over the stove and kind of go from there. I wish I had, like, a funnel. I don't know how I would get, how am I supposed to get it from the pot into the little molds? Maybe I can dump it into like this guy. Maybe I should just microwave them. Not for lab or stovetop use. Okay, so that answers that question. I can't just heat this on the stove. That'd be convenient. It can be microwaved though, so maybe I'll just throw them in the microwave and melt them like that. That sounds like the easiest way, so we're gonna do that. Wish me luck. Alright, and I'm pretty much done with that. I decided to do every little mold because I had pretty much the perfect amount of chocolate for that, and so I got all these guys filled up, and now I'm going to just grab them and pop them in the fridge so that they harden really nicely into their little shapes, and then hopefully they pop out really nicely and how I would like them to look when they're done. But now I think I'm gonna get started on putting together the rest of the boxes, because I believe Melissa had said she wanted to give them out tonight, and so that means since she gets home kind of late, I want to have everything just, ready and good to go when she gets here. And I also, I just need to assemble the boxes, put the cookies in the boxes, and I also want to write a little bit of a Christmas card for them. So I'm going to get started on that. Alright, so here's what I have so far for the gifts. I am also including this little Christmas card with them, and then I'm going to fill these boxes, which I basically just put tissue paper in, with all of the cookies and chocolates, in case you were looking for like a neighbor idea or neighbor gift idea. Or these would also make really good like hostess or host gifts if you are in the market for something like that as well. It's just kind of nice little quick and easy, well maybe not so quick and easy, but just a nice little, thoughtful gesture gift idea if you are looking for that sort of thing. But Melissa just got home, and I think we decided we're not going to hand out the boxes tonight because we just didn't have enough time to like really get them all put together. I want a little more time to make sure I put, I don't know, care into making them and they look really nice and they're how I want them to be and not rushed. But she's home right now, and Melissa is actually starting a baking project of her own. What are you making?
Blueberry muffins.
Blueberry muffins. She's going to bring them into work tomorrow, and I think I'm also going to send her in with some of the cookies that I made. And yeah, so we're just gonna hang out in here for a little bit while Melissa makes her muffins and, I don't know, hang out. Alright, so it got a little late because both Melissa and I got tied up in the kitchen for quite a while. I was kind of helping Melissa make her muffins, but she was mostly doing all the work. I was just kind of like, I guess, supervising, because I'm actually the one who knows what I'm talking about with baking as opposed to cooking, so that was kind of fun role reversal. But yeah, so we made Melissa's muffins. They're finishing up in the oven right now. And then we made dinner together because it got really late, and so I helped like make the noodles and stuff because we are having my favorite meal of spaghetti, and I'm so pumped. So that's why we're also eating in the basement, because it just got really, really late. And yeah, we got another visit from one of our neighbors dropping off a Christmas gift, which was awesome. So I can't wait to drop ours off tomorrow. I'm like so excited. I love living on like a little neighborhood street that has like friendly neighbors. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. Oh, and we do have an update for you on the big massive car seat boxes, which I will get to later. But now we are going to sit down and eat spaghetti and watch, I believe, the Santa Claus 2 Melissa chose to watch tonight. So we're going to get into that. Alright, so Melissa's blueberry muffins are all done out of the oven. We are splitting one to try and see how they are. Let me see. I don't know how I'm going to do this without both hands. It looks so good. It smells really good too. See if I can like pick it up with a paper towel. Oh, did Munchkin get a treat too? Yeah. Nice. They're good, honey. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone was nervous that her muffins wouldn't turn out, but they're delicious, just like your mom's.
Of course, Dakota's hair is in them though. I hope nobody gets a hair in theirs tomorrow.
No one will get a hair, don't worry. We find Munchkin in everything. Should we finish the movie?
Yeah. Is this not nice?
You snuggling your mom?
This is nice and comfy, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that little face.
She just got up. I came over and all I did was go like this.
And she did this. Got up and walked away. Hi. And I was telling Melissa about how Dakota has started when I get up in the morning. As soon as the first time I reach over and give her a little stroke, Dakota gets up, jumps off the bed, and goes back to sleep in her own bed.
You're so
She used to just wake up with me and be all snuggly. When she was a puppy, she used to get so excited. As soon as we woke up, she's like, "Oh my God, you're up!"
It was the best thing in the world when we would wake up in the morning.
Now you're just a little sleep turd. I was gonna tell them about the saga of the car seats and how it wrapped up.
Go for it.
So
do it quickly because it's almost 11.
I know. Do you want to tell it? Do you want to do it with me, or are you gonna start cleaning up?
I'm gonna start cleaning up.
All right. So if you've been following along, you know that about.
We're gonna I don't know. Somebody will see it. We'll get in trouble.
No one's gonna see it. How could we get in trouble? We freaking tried. We're not gonna get in trouble. All right. Anyways. So, about 2 weeks ago, we got these 6 huge packages delivered to our house by FedEx. Just saying. And, and the guy, I told you guys, that he said they were car seats when he was dropping them off. I was like, these aren't ours. we didn't order car seats, let alone 3 booster seats and 3 car seats. Like, that's a lot of car seats. And so he was like, all right, whatever, just like, I'm gonna can still drop them off for some reason, and you guys can call 1-800-FedEx or whatever and get this figured out. And so we had these boxes in our house for like a week. We tried calling FedEx 3 times, and so about a week ago, they started telling us to just leave it out on the porch, because for a while we were just leaving it like in the house, and I assumed they would like, you know, ring the doorbell. I'm always home, so it wasn't a big deal, until we got like, I mean, irritated. It's like these huge boxes sitting in our living room during the Christmas season, like we're trying to like have our house look all nice and Christmassy, and it's just annoying having these huge boxes sitting around. So anyways, they started saying, okay, just, you know, leave them out on the porch. We didn't bring this up, by the way. There was their suggestion, just leave them out on the porch, you know, someone will be by. They always said the next day, someone will be by the next day to pick them up. So we left them on the porch. The next day, no one would come. We would call back. They'd be like, okay, someone's going to be by the next day. The next day would come. No one picked them up. And so we've had these boxes for like, I would say at least 2 weeks. I'm not sure. I forget exactly when they got dropped off, but it's been a good long time. And so finally, since they've been out on our porch for like a week now waiting to be picked up, last night, someone stole a set, like 1 booster seat and 1 car seat off our porch, which, like, honestly, my thoughts on that subject are, like, clearly they didn't take all of it. And I feel like if they were, like, stealing just for the sake of stealing, or, like, stealing them to resell them, they would have taken all the boxes. And the fact that they just took the one booster seat and the 1 car seat, I feel like it kind of, like, it seems like there was a person who needed those things. And honestly, like, I'm kind of glad that they went to someone who clearly, like, needed them, because no one should ever have to worry about, like, you know, having a car seat for their child's safety or whatever. And, I mean, clearly FedEx wasn't so concerned about getting them back to their, you know, intended owner. So, like, I don't know. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not condoning stealing. That's obviously not good. But, like, I don't know. In this whole situation, I'm hoping, especially since it is Christmas, I am hoping, that's a good word, I'm hoping that it went to someone who really needed them. But anyways, yeah, so today we're just like completely fed up with it, because we've been dealing with this for, you know, a couple weeks now. We've been trying to get them to come pick up these packages that they messed up with. Like, what the heck are we supposed to do? So we finally just told our neighbors, who both have young kids, that they could have them, and we gave them to our neighbors. Because, like, there's literally only so long we can hold on to them. I mean, these were big boxes. Car seats are not small, and, like, I'm not gonna, you know, take up the space in my house because FedEx refuses to do their job correctly and come back and pick these up to take to the right place. So, long story short, they all hopefully, at least 4 out of the 6, hopefully 6 out of the 6 boxes ended up in a home that will use them. So, I guess that's a happy ending for what a weird, long, complicated story this has been, but the boxes are no longer in our possession, thank goodness. And that's the end of that long, crazy story. But, yeah, like Melissa said, kind of, I think you probably heard her, it got kind of late. We watched the Santa Claus 2, and it was, you know, good and cheesy as always. And, yeah, but we are going to head to bed now. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you following along with my videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night!